Good morning everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're all having an amazing week. Currently it is Wednesday, the first day of April, and let's get right into the charts. And it is also the first day of the second quarter of the year. So as you can see right here, we have our monthly open level for Bitcoin sitting at exactly 68 basically almost 68.2k. We did manage to reclaim the point of control high volume node that I was talking about yesterday, that the next big move could be coming very soon if we break this level. You can see right here we did break above the weekly pivot and we also flipped the POC as support. So the next thing I expect is Bitcoin to eventually continue slowly towards that value area high of the level and potentially target the weekly R2, which is sitting at around 72k, or maybe even the weekly R3, which is sitting, as you can see, at $74,000. Now if you go on the daily time frame, you can see that was a perfect bounce from the bottom of the range, and this also where our weekly open is sitting as of right now. We have the new monthly pivot levels that you can see right here. They are at a very interesting levels. The monthly pivot is sitting just around 69.6k, so basically just this is our next resistance that we want to break above in order for us to get to 70k, to basically the highs of the range. And then next we have the monthly R1, which is sitting just around this very important area, and the R2 is sitting at 76.6k, and the last resistance is sitting exactly where the prediction of the next move I think it's gonna be. From here all the way up towards 80k, it's gonna be like 70% of a move. For Ethereum, to the monthly R3, that's gonna take us to around 2600. That's gonna be like 22% of a move. And ETH right now, you can see right here, as of right now, is actually already testing the value area high of the range. So if we break above it, then I do expect for us to see, as I said, some continuation to potentially this level right here. But first, before we talk about those levels, as I said, we do have some key resistances to break out of first before we can consider 80k for Bitcoin. And that's gonna be the flip of 72k into support. Basically, like last time, you can see we got above that 50 EMA. Then we drop down and then we got that last push. So if we go up towards the 50 EMA, get a last drop towards the downside, then we could potentially talk about that last push towards the upside that is gonna take us to that monthly R3. So basically I am expecting something like this to play out. Of course, this is gonna take some time. Potentially in the next 2 to 3 weeks we are gonna be seeing this playing out for Bitcoin if all is well. Stock market right now is having a very nice momentum up. The Nasdaq did hit its monthly pivot and the S&P also actually did hit its new monthly pivot. So this is gonna be a very tough resistance. But I do expect, if we don't break straight up, and of course this won't happen just like this, I do expect some tight consolidation to occur right here for the equities, for the stock market basically, in the next coming days. Now if you also look at the dollar, the DXY, as you can see, has rejected from this very important level. Also testing the monthly pivot, a lot of basically the monthly pivot has been tested on a lot of assets right now on the first day of the month, which is quite interesting to see. The S&P did test it, the Nasdaq did test it, the dollar also did test. Let's look at gold. Gold is actually also testing its monthly pivot level. So very interesting to see, guys. Let's look again at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, as you can see, is yet to test its weekly pivot, its monthly pivot, excuse me. It actually also is basically just testing it right now. Let's look at Solana. Solana is yet to test it. As you can see, it is sitting at around $86.9. Hype is actually right now bouncing from the monthly pivot, which is very interesting to see. Sui is also yet to test it. XRP is also yet to test it. We got like another 6% towards the upside. But as of right now, things are looking very interesting, and potentially, as I said, we won't shoot straight up towards 80k, but we're gonna see eventually, as I said, something like this, maybe a break above the 50 EMA, then a bullish retest, and then we could see that target getting hit. But of course, there is also the possibility where we could reject from the highs, even at the value area high. So in order for us to reach this level, first we are talking about a break above the monthly pivot, then a break above the value area high and the 50 daily EMA. And then once those two levels, if those two levels are broken, then the next level for us to break is gonna be this high right here at around 76k. And if we break this level and get that bullish retest, then we could be very well targeting those the last resistance right here at around 80k. Basically 78 to 80k is gonna be my target, just below the 200 EMA, so something like this. Let's look at open interest for Bitcoin. Right now we are trading above VWAP for right now. CVD is going up. We have some nice bullish delta coming into the market. Open interest is also slowly trying to come up. If we remain trading above the VWAP for the day, we could still see that bullish continuation. We actually did take most of the liquidity, which was sitting towards the upside, as you can see. So maybe we go down to grab some liquidity that's sitting towards the downside, or this impulsive move will continue. And this week right here could have been the bottom for right now. And we could continue all the way up to grab the liquidity that's sitting on the top side, all the way up towards 72.5k. That's gonna be like 72.5, another 6% of a move, which is gonna be pretty nice if we could get up there. Let's look at the Fear and Greed index. Is right now slowly going up. We are right now at 32, approaching that neutral zone. The sentiment is shifting as Bitcoin is pushing towards the upside. Let's look at the spot ETFs. You can see we do have some bullish days. On Monday we got 69.4 million. Yesterday we got 170 million overall from the institutional, from the big institutions right here, like BlackRock, Fidelity. So very nice to see. Long versus shorts ratio for the day. You can see we do have quite a lot of longs in the market right now on Hyperliquid. The longs are quite more than the sellers, so this is what is keeping my sentiment bullish. Let's see, for today we do have some PMI data coming out, and tomorrow we do have Trump speaking, so this could change very well everything. But as right now how the markets are looking, I do think that even if he speaks, we're gonna see some continuation happening during this move. But yeah, be careful of that. If use proper risk management, since this is potentially gonna turn the tables. We could very well be looking very bullish right now, and Trump could be saying some bad things tomorrow, and then this is how the chart is gonna flip over very easily. And of course, the stock market, same thing right here. Say some bad things, it could be very possible that we roll over this whole move that we had right here. And we do have also on Friday some important news coming out, so be wary of that. So basically the next 3 days, including today, are gonna be very interesting. And yeah, I do think that this would cover it for today, guys. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.